Summer is a good time to have fun, but also be learning too. One of the best places in our community to have fun and learn at the same time is through the Port Huron Museums. And today on Dateline Schools, we're down in the basement of the Carnegie Center as we're talking with the museum's community engagement manager, Andrew Kercher. And Andrew, tell us about where we're standing today here in the museum.
Yeah, this is an area we usually didn't like to brag about. This kind of, the last couple of years has been in a state of transition down here in the basement. One of the best kept secrets of any museum is that at any given time, maybe 75, 80% of their collections are in storage. And that's kind of sad in some ways that, so much of what is our shared cultural heritage kind of gets put behind closed doors. So a growing trend in the museum field that, as you can see, we've jumped on is visible storage. So we have these nice glass shelves. You can actually come down here. You can see objects that aren't currently on display, but they're in this visible storage. You can actually see some of our curators and interns hard at work doing the cataloging that goes on at an institution with tens of thousands of exhibits.
And that cataloging is a pretty big project, isn't it?
It sure is. There are, like I said, tens of thousands of artifacts that can sometimes go on to exhibit. They are sometimes going just into the display like this, and each of them gets a barcode. Each of them gets a location, so we're able to look them up, find them, so they can be useful for research. It's quite an involved process.
Is this something that museums are starting to do, or is this something that you guys are kind of initiating?
Well, it all kind of depends. So I think we're one of the smaller museums to be able to do this. Obviously, it takes a lot of money. We are just a 501c3, so it always takes that kind of extra little bit of funding. So to be able to make things like this truly accessible to everyone, but we're doing our best, and it's going to be an ongoing process. It's years in the making.
And of course, you had to have some volunteers do this, not just museum workers as well, right?
Yeah, we had a real jump start to our inventory process back in 2020. We were just talking before we actually started filming that it's been 2 years. It feels like it went by so quick. But we had folks down in here. We cleared everything out, really changed up the makeup of down here to be able to jump start that process, get a good couple thousand in, get a process set up. And that's going to continue with both the artifacts we have now and artifacts that continue to come through the doors.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.